All right, guys, this lesson is going to be on the point of intersection. So up until now, we've been looking at graphs with one line and creating a single line on the graph. Now we're going to be looking at two lines on the graph. So when we're talking about the point of intersection, it is where these two lines cross. So if we take a look at this here, we can see that this point is where lines A and B actually cross each other. So when we take a look at what it means, we're going to look at, let's start with the car rental companies. So if we find the point of intersection here, we are looking at, so the cost per kilometers driven. So if we're driving 40 kilometers, it is going to cost us $50 for either company. So if we're driving 40 kilometers, it's not going to matter which car we take. It's going to cost us the exact same. So if we take a look at snowboarding rentals, the cost and the time per hour. So if we take a look at where this point is, if we're going snowboarding for 2 hours, it's not going to matter if we go with company A or company B because it's going to cost us $40 no matter what. So I'm going to go down here. And so a system of linear equations, so what it's saying is we're looking at two or more linear equations. So for our sake, we're going to be looking at two of them. And it is exactly where they cross. So a solution of a linear system is the point of intersection. So where the lines cross. So we're going to slide down and take a look at here. So you can follow along and fill this out as we go if you have it printed. If not, you can pause it and do it. What I would suggest is taking a single line equation and doing it one at a time. So we're going to start with the first one because what they're asking is to solve this system by graphing. So they're asking for what is the point of intersection. So we're going to take our first one and we're going to plot it on the graph. So we have y equals negative 2x plus 1. So it's already in the y equals mx plus b. Right? So this is our slope. Our m is our slope. Our negative 2 is our slope. Our positive 1 is our b. So we can already plot our b point because this is when x is 0. Right? So if x is 0, y is 1. So we go and we plot this. And we now take our slope to find the line. So our slope is negative 2 over 1. Because remember, if it's a whole number, it's always over 1. So we're going to go, because it's a negative, we're going to go down 1, 2. And then we're going to go over 1. So we're going to plot that point, and then we're going to do it again. 1, 2, over 1. And then we're going to draw the line of best fit. So we've done step 1. And step 2 is to do the other line. So we have y equals, now remember, if there's no number in front, it is a number 1. It's automatically assumed that it's a 1. So y equals 1x minus 5. So we already have our y value when x is 0. So we're going to go plot that. So when x is 0, we're going to go down to negative 5 and put that on the point, or put that point on the graph. And then we're going to do our rise over run. So our m is 1 over 1. So we go up 1 over 1, plot it. Up 1 over 1, plot it. And then we're going to draw the line of best fit for our second line. And then from here, we're going to decipher where it is these lines cross. So we're going to put a circle around this, and I would probably change the color and put a dot there. And then we're going to figure out what that line would be. So it is over 1, 2, and it is down 1, 2, 3. So our point of intersection is 2 when x is 2 and y is negative 3. So this is our answer. So we're going to go take a look at this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down here so we can see. So these are each in the y equals mx plus b formula. So when there is no number for b, This means that it is plus 0. So when x is 0, that means y is also 0. So we're going to put a point. I'm going to fill this in at 0. And then we're going to take our slope, which this means it is 2 over 1. So we're going to go up 2 because it's rise over run. So 1, 2. And then we're going to go over 1. And we're going to plot our point there. And we're going to do it again. So we're going to go up 2, 1, 2, and over 1. And we've got the start of our line. And then I would put a line of best fit through that. Then we're going to do our second one. So our first point we're going to be putting is, I'm going to change the color, give me 2 seconds. The first point we're going to be putting is when x is 0, y is positive 5. So we're going to plot that point. When x is 0, y is positive 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to take our slope, which is negative 1/2. So this means it goes down 1 because it's negative 1 and over 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to go down 1 over 2. So we can now plot our line of best fit here. So our point where it crosses, the point of intersection where things cross, is right here. So what point would this be? Well, we're going to count. So it goes over 1, 2, and up 1, 2, 3, 4. So our line of best fit is over 2, up 4, and that is our point of intersection. So again, plot your first line, and then plot your second line, and then look to see where they intersect, circle it, and figure out what that point is. You have some practice sheets. I want you to go give it a shot.